My dear students of class 8, as I started a new lesson, Industrial Revolution and Imperialism, I would like to highlight certain points on this lesson. The basic concept of this lesson is the people of industrial age became very happy, prosperous, rich because of the industrial growth. Now, in my introduction, I would like to mention some points. Human beings have been, living within its society, within its communities, without depending on others. From the very, very beginning, they were able to meet their basic needs like clothing, food, shelter, etc., etc. But in the course of time, they watched that there came a remarkable change in the system of their lifestyle, only because of the industrial growth. With the advent of industrial growth, the lifestyle of people also had changed. Naturally, the people who never depended on others, now they had to depend on machines, because they felt that machines, factory system would bring prosperity for them, would make them more and more prosperous, more and more happy. That's why the circumstances where cities, new towns also were flourished, it resulted in an increase in population. Naturally, the basic needs of the people also have changed. Their lifestyle also was changed. Now, industrial revolution. What is the meaning of industrial revolution? Industrial revolution was the method from an agrarian economy to an economy dominated by machines and factories, because this process, this method of manufacturing industry, manufacturing goods, and the domestic system of production were replaced by which? Were replaced by the factory system. Means so many factories were established. So factory system introduced a new system of production, a new system of supplying goods so that it could flood over the large market. So it produced at a large scale, and this process began first in England in the 18th century, and later on it spread over other parts of the world. Now, what were the favorable conditions that led to the industrial revolution in Britain? Number one, availability of coal, natural resources of England helped it to witness industrial revolution first in their own country, England. And second one, England had experienced many scholars to encourage, to invent new machines. Naturally, new machines also are discovered by the scholars, by the scientists, those who migrated themselves from France to England, for England. They settled there, England encouraged them, and so they invented so many new machines. As a result of it, so many factories and industries also have established. Besides, the common currency, the use of a common currency like the pound, the sterling, also encouraged other countries to establish trading relationship with England. They were France, Holland, Spain, etc., etc. And there, another one is agricultural revolution, which once upon a time was taken place. After the introduction of machines, after the growth of industry, it was replaced by the machines, by the factory system, because the feudal lords were forced to hand over all their lands to the rich landlords, to the rich people, and later on these rich people, these landlords, started utilizing these lands for their own purpose, but they were controlled by whom? By the state. State allowed them to utilize these lands. Naturally, they invested their money in such lands for the industries and for establishing factories. You know, a group of people were there who were pastoralists. They lost their jobs because so many restrictions imposed on their occupation of pasture. So it created cheap laborers who later on left their villages and reached towns in search of jobs. These cheap laborers were allowed to be laborer of industries and factories. Apart from this, at the time when the people became able to earn better money, better income, they at the same time witnessed a new era, new age. That age is known as industrial age. That industrial age was taken place in England only because of these following reasons. Next day, I shall start from the industries in Britain in the 17th century. Thank you.